Well, Devils fans who started following us right from the 80s might remember this guy, and even the kids that weren't born yet, I'm sure their parents told them about a historic night and a great player, teammate of mine, Patrik Sundstom.
Flipping wide with Patrik Sundstom cutting. Sundstom got it, shot, score! Patrik Sundstom, what a great play! Driver, the shot, save again. Yes! Patrik Sundstom, they tied the game! Muller centered it, shot, score! Patrik Sundstom!
It was traded to us in 87-88, the first year we made the playoffs. Everybody remembers that and the great run we went on just to get in, and came awfully close to even going to Stanley Cup Finals, but we're playing the Washington Capitals in the second round, and Patrik Sundstom played with Johnny McLean and Mark Johnson, and it was a 7-game series. It was physical, it was nasty. I think it broke records for penalty minutes, but on this particular night, we lit them up, and Patrik Sundstom had 8 points, 3 goals and 5 assists.
Sundstrom shoots, he scores! Loose puck, Sundstrom goes after it. Stevens can't catch up to him. Sundstrom comes in, shoots, he scores! Sundstrom coming right in on goal, a backhander, he scores! A new National Hockey League playoff record for Patrik Sundstom.
One of the most gifted players I've seen, two-way, complete hockey players I've ever seen in Devils history, in this organization. There's been so many greats that have come along the way, but this was the early days, so the ones that don't know him. And on that particular night, the 8-point night, I remember he had still a record today. I think Mario Lemieux tied it after the one of the greats of all time, the great Mario. But on that particular night, yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back. I picked up 4 assists, still a Devils record for most points in the playoffs by a defenseman. Having said that, I just had to throw it up off the boards that night. Those guys were electrifying, and in particular, Patrik Sundstom. I remember that game so well, but just a guy that, a teammate that I remember was so calm, cool, collected under pressure, and smooth as silk. And for the fans that remember Patrik, boy, good hands, smart, win faceoffs, great defensively, and had a historic night. Yes, in the playoffs against the Washington Capitals, one you dream of. And that year, he had 20 points in 18 games in the playoffs, as we played 20 playoff games, 1 game from going to a Stanley Cup final. And 8 of those were in one night, a 10-4 victory against the Capitals. Patrik Sundstom, for me, one of the most talented Devils of all time.